Howdy guys, welcome back. Time for episode 12. And I was just going through the comments section, and I even pointed this out myself. A few of you have been now saying it. You're right, not too many people use the Porter Washington Parkway. I saw one cart just right there. Really, in the grand scheme, it's kind of just a little bit of a, I want to say like a decorum, but yeah, you can kind of see not too many people actually use it. There's a few, I guess, emergency vehicles that do. But what I want to try, just out of sheer curiosity, is what if we upgraded to an actual highway? Because I think the speed would attract people off the 6-lane roads. So let's just try that. So I feel like this is kind of the eureka moment. We probably won't be able, maybe we'll get lucky. I don't think we'll be able to make it the whole way down, just because of all the pillars and intersections and stuff. But cross your fingers and let's just see how far we can make it down the line. Oh, actually, I'm gonna pause it just so it can be a little fun surprise if people actually do start taking it. We're actually destroying pretty much like every house as we go along, but all in the name of development, right? Oh, that still works. Yeah, see that? Actually, you know what? Is it the end of the world if we leave that not upgraded, I wonder? Just a small stretch. We'll see. A little bit of a test. Oh, and just get rid of this. And maybe we can redraw something similar. Oh. Oh, geez. Honestly, you know what? Let's just get rid of this. Open up the area a little bit more. Maybe we can put a couple side streets just down here now to fill in the center parts. Let's do that really quickly. And we'll just stick with the motif. This one's a little bit gritty. I know that. I accept that. Okay, now let's just go downward like that. Perfect. And let's just fill this in with houses. And we'll probably have to replant a whole whack of trees there, but as you can see, I'm definitely a man on a mission right now. So let's complete this mission. Cool, and honestly, it's probably going to be a lot of effort to change that around. And the parkway does kind of end basically here anyhow. Alright, so let's just upgrade the other side. Awesome, there is enough space. Cool, and we actually kept some trees too, I like that. The park is in the way. Alright, so for us to move the park, I guess we're going to have to move this fire station. Oh, and there's a metro line there too. Oh my gosh, this is so much stuff to do. Okay, hopefully this is super simple. Fire hall, go right across the street. And let's try moving the park one space. Maybe that's just enough to get this part. Hey, all right, cool. Look at that. Okay, let's finish that. Actually, you know what? Let's reconnect 6-lane, right? Okay. It doesn't really go. How would a 4-lane look? Does that go straight? Yeah, see, the 4-lane, I can do it next to that park a little bit nicer. So let's just try. Can I go straight through again? Is that even a wise option? Oh, look. No traffic lights. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I forgot going straight through. Let's just do this on both sides. Because that's kind of like an on and off ramp all in itself. That's actually really cool. This is a fun improvement. And that way people can get on and off right here. Get on and off. That's awesome. Okay. Now let's see if we can get that side. I'm really excited. I think this is going to work better than I thought. And I thought this was going to work really well, so this is a nice little fun surprise. Oh, and for the rest of the episode, what's the problem here? What was that on-ramp? For the rest of the episode, I think, again, going back to reading the comments, I think we're going to have to do definitely a changeover of our our water, because you guys are so on my butt about getting the pollution and all that yucky poop out of the way. So very fair points, everyone. We'll deal with it together. All right, is that like crazy steep? It is. Maybe we can just redraw the whole thing. I think we're going to lose some of these houses, but this is worth it. Yeah, maybe if we can do it without destroying that one big condo. And welcome to the exact same shape as before. I think that's slightly smoother, so let's just put those back in. And maybe we'll just fill that back. Okay. Hey, I already see a car in here. Cool. I'm not really sure how that got up there, but that's right. Here I am thinking that we're on a roll, and we're actually not. I jinxed it. I shouldn't have said it. Actually, let's straight road this. Oh. Oh, okay. Not so bad. Oh, what in the heck? That's definitely not what we're after. Let's try that again, please. And there we go. That's definitely what we're after. So yeah, right when I finish this, we'll just hit, oh boy. We'll just hit play for 2 seconds or so. Realistically longer than 2 seconds, but we'll see if it's actually working. And then we'll go fix our water. We'll put in some more water treatments. Now we have an actual in-town highway. That is cool. And just before, just wait 2 more seconds. Can we fit some trees? Some more of them in here? Oh, this is a tight fit. I don't know. I don't know. We're getting there. I hear some clickies. I see some trees. I see some life. It's a little bit better. Let's just put a row in back here too. And we're using the sound barriered highway, so hopefully it actually shouldn't be all that loud. And we'll just check on how that actually, we'll just zone those little areas. But yeah, we'll check on the noise pollution once, or if some cars start taking it. But I have a feeling that they will. Because you can move a little bit faster, you know, essentially highway speed, right? So, that's better. That's a better. And that's even better. Alright guys, wish us luck. Let's go cinematic for this one. Oh, hey look, cars! So far, so good, maybe? Hey look, one more vehicle. Oh, actually, yeah, people are using this. Oh, cool. Yes! Oh, and up here too. Yes! Guys, mission accomplished. Look at this. Neato presto. Alright. Maybe not the busiest highway, but this is like, you know, rush hour traffic compared to what it used to be, right? Cool. And hopefully, yeah, like I said, when we bring another highway arm in, we can connect it to these guys. That'll make people use this even more. But yeah, these are pretty neat too. Actually, I kind of like this area a lot more now than before, especially. Alright, you know, let's just jazz up this area really quick too. So, let's pause the game. As you can see, we have barrels of money. And unfortunately, we have some mounting problems. So let's just go ahead and do some changes and some rezoning and whatnot. And then we'll put the speed back up. Alright. I don't want to zone right there. Thank you. Nor do I want there. Okay. Now, I was going to upgrade some of these roads just so they have a little bit of decoration. And then if there was, per se, a little bit of noise pollution that was coming through, then these trees should help a little bit. And we'll just change this to a 4-lane as well. Yeah, that's a lot better. Maybe we'll keep this one as a non, just for the, the sake of being different. Same with this little stretch right here. We'll keep this as a non-tree median, just so it looks different. All right, so let's 3-speed this back up. And honestly, this looks cool. I know I said I was going to pause it for a few minutes, but I can't help myself. Look at how cool this is. Oh, I wish we'd done this sooner. What a great idea. So guys, thanks for commenting about it, because you know what? It was that little kick in the butt that I needed to, to make us do something with this. Oh, wow, look at all these people coming on now. Okay, enough about that. The next thing we want to do is our water treatments. All right, so just in general, obviously these have to go. And we could do water treatment just in the same area. I don't really see why not. Just kind of follow this coast a little bit. And I imagine we're going to need 3 of them. But we'll link these up and we'll see how efficient they actually are. Okay, I think we're good for there. Now the main difference is you can see like right away there's no more sewage water coming in. So you'll just see our wastewater, like it'll honestly make its way out to the ocean, I guess is the best way to describe it. But look at the improvement to the area already. I know so many of you are like, please do something about this. And I'm so sorry. I waited. I was waiting for an episode to do it. But now we're finally doing it together, so. Sayonara, because you can kind of see now water coming out. It's still a little bit dirty, so you'll notice like kind of more of, I wouldn't say this color, but slightly that color in and around the area when this is all said and done. But the difference, though, you can see upstream, just night and day. All right, so let's check on that. We'll go this way. Oh, actually, that's good. Very good. And we'll just drop in another water pump. And we can be preemptive and drop in 2, but I think we're fine with just the 1 right now. Yeah, I think 1 is more than enough. And how is our power situation? That's okay. I think for our next power plant, though, we should maybe set up a solar power. And I had so many of you ask about doing a dam. And I think that's a damn good idea. So what we can do is, I don't want to flood the area. So you know what we can do? We can just test this out. Oh, there's like 0 production right there. $96 megawatts. We are not going to be doing that for 96 megawatts. I just got to find a good spot. There's 112. That won't really flood or back up the area too much. So we won't do that today, guys. Let me think it through, and we'll probably pick one of these arms coming in. We just gotta, yeah, like I said, make sure we don't end up causing too much of a headache in the process. Holy smokes, look how much cleaner this water is. So yeah, we'll leave this running just so this can kind of, cleanse itself. Forget what I said about all the problems. We'll let them kind of solve themselves over time, because you can see people still are moving in. And we just actually crossed 20,000 residents. That's incredible. What it is it's this area. This is still moving up pretty high. And you can see we still need to do a little bit more development, just because as it stands, these buildings look kind of, I don't say bizarre, but they seem a little bit out of place. Actually, you know what? I'm debating. Do you want to build here, or do you want to do cargo trains? Oh gosh. All right, let me pause this. So yeah, my thought was to put in a cargo line now that we have access to the where is it? Yeah, now we have access to the exterior rails, like the region rails. So what we can do is we can link this guy up over to here, and we can bring in, that means regional passenger trains, and then we can do a separate line just for cargo. All right, well, let's try that. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place with this episode. And then the last thing I'll say too, just while we're in this view, is I'm still undecided as to what direction we have to buy, because there's so many great arguments for left, right, and below. I think though in the grand scheme, so this is 4 tiles. I think what we'll do is we'll get these two, so that makes 6, and then we'll get 1 here, so that's 7, and then we'll get this one, which is 8, and then we'll get maybe 1 more up here, which is 9. That way we can build up here, can do some high density in here. We can have some nice mountainous suburbs. And whoever said observatory on the rooftop or on the mountaintop, great suggestion. We're definitely going to do that. That is like the coolest idea ever. And in terms of the island, we can make this very high density if we want. And if we, like, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of where we can put an airport eventually. Maybe this could be the airport island. So we'll think that one through. But yeah, for the moment, let's put in some cargo trains. And we'll just put in a couple lines. And I think maybe we can sneak a station in here if we get rid of this guy. So we actually don't need it, I don't think. I think the incinerator's on their own. Let me just see how this is looking. Yeah, that's okay on its own. Who's complaining about power now, I wonder? Oh, I'm so silly. These are the kind of things you gotta be cautious of. Well, then how was power getting there before, I wonder? What did I just destroy? Or you know what it was? Maybe the zone that was created by the garbage dump there was enough to catch those power lines. I think that's definitely what it was, because these poor people over here. Okay. Now, the key to doing a cargo line is you really want to have a smooth corridor for your truck traffic. So let me show you what I mean. So we'll put in a cargo terminal over here. And I kind of wish this went a little bit further out so we could actually sneak the rails under this bridge right here. So maybe we can just try that. Alright, so what I'm going to have is a one-way, like this. And we're going to have 2 ways back up. Hopefully that should be okay in terms of traffic. And oh my goodness, like, is this like something out of a dream or what? I think I have to move this a little bit further, but maybe I can sneak a line in underneath there and the train won't bump its head or whatever, you know? Oh, I think there will be enough room. Yeah, there should be. Should be. Otherwise, like, that is so cool. Okay. Now, we gotta be creative in the way we do this. I remember saying earlier I wanted to have that train kind of... Oh, we're out of limits here. That kind of corridor running through the river. So let's keep it a separate line in both spots. I'm trying to think of where the other train station is going to go. Okay, let's try that one over here. And I'm going to change this direction. And we'll find a road to connect this to. I'm just going to build a little cargo line right now. Oh no, give me... I see. Now I wonder what the deal is with that. I guess the slope is a little bit too much. So maybe to remedy we can go a little bit further this way. Just ever so slightly. Yes. Alright, now I'm going to connect this guy to this guy, and then we're going to have basically another loop that just goes, connects over to here, and we'll sneak it around, maybe around the highway or something. That way it stays separate from the passenger train. Alright, so actually let's come from this way. Because like I said, this is going to be the challenging part. We know we want to come under this bridge, just because that'll look the coolest. Okay. So how do we get... Maybe we have to go down and then rotate a little bit. Okay. Straight from there. Curve this over to here. Or can we go straight down? Or is that too... No, the slope is too insane. I wish we had just a little bit more room to do this. Alright, come on. No, we're doing it, we're doing it. I can feel it. Alright, let's get the angle here. I don't like the way that just got fixed, but maybe we can get part of the bridge in, and then we can fix that curve afterwards. Alright, I want this to run a little bit perpendicular so it kind of looks cool. Actually, no, we can use the city, like the boundary limit right there as our guide. And then now let's change this a bit. This has to be better. I know it can be. Okay, I think I'm just going to freeform this a little bit right here. And I'm just going to make this possibly a little bit tighter. Honestly, I don't think that's the worst. Especially if we put some trees and stuff in and fill it in a little bit. No, that's not the worst at all. I wish, though, that this highway went a little bit straighter in this part. But that's okay. Now, how can we sneak a train bridge, I wonder? You know, we may have to come over this way and then possibly go under here. This is a bit of a tricky one. Alright, we'll worry about that end in a second. Let's just connect to these guys. And let's just come out at a bridge. We're actually on a bit of a crazy angle right here. There. Oh my gosh, what the Whoops! That wasn't straight, not even remotely close. And there we are. Round 2, much better. And, no, maybe we can't. Maybe we can just straight. Oh, it's the height, that's the issue. I understand now. And then maybe we can just get lucky and just a one-time over. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't like that. Oh, come on. I gotta do this very gradually, it would seem. Yeah, that's okay. And we will replace those guys. But I think just to get the slope correct, let's come from this side. And I think we're just going to have to fix, yeah, just this last little bit, if possible. Oh, we are so close, guys. We are so close. I can feel it. Oh, that's it. We got it. That is bang on. That is almost delicious. Oh, cool. Super fantastic. Alright, so now we've got those two connected. We're going to have to deal with these power lines. I guess we can just go over. Nope, not tall enough. Maybe under. Yep, under it is. Okay, good. I thought that was like the pylon piece poking through, and I was like, oh, for goodness sake. But nope, we are alright. Excellent. Now, this, I'm going to have to do a one-way coming out like that. And then we'll have to have a way in kind of like this, but I want to have it rounded. Maybe this will work. I think I have to freeform this one. I don't see why this won't work. Yeah, that's nice. That way it's just, it's one continuous movement with the trucks when they come in. And no one's going to come in this way and block as well, so. But just so that this area isn't like totally wasted, what I think we're going to do is might look a little bit odd, but I just want to have some, just something else over here. And I hope this won't interfere too much with our flow of traffic. I don't think it will in the grand scheme. And we can just do a little bit of zoning off these streets just for, for fun or whatever. We can even go like this. And then come out from behind the truck depot, or the cargo station, so that way trucks, they don't have to worry about anything. And if this becomes an issue, we can always change the layout. I think that's okay. Looks kind of neat too. Alright, so we'll leave this one for passenger. And let's just connect this guy. We'll just stay at ground level. And we'll just make this nice and straight. And I think to connect, we'll do a couple points, I guess. Now, I'm hoping I haven't made these two intersections a little bit too close to kind of stop. No, you know what? That's asking for trouble. We got so much space to work with. Why do I have to make it so compact, Okay, so let's go like this, an arm coming out this way. And we'll just connect like that, and that's no problem. And then we can have this one come maybe like this. And then it goes that way. And now we just need a way to get to this arm. Tell me if you're a fan of this, guys. If this is a little bit too hectic or whatnot. I'm just trying to make, like, overlapping sets of tracks over here. It looks a little cool, But I could be totally missing the beat, so. I think this can be drawn a little bit nicer. Say A for effort for trying to copy the same curve, but I don't think that ended up looking that nice. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Alright, so that just gives people lots of options, and this is again for cargo lines. We actually haven't connected to get passenger trains in. And we could do that. But let's just first do cargo and see what kind of traffic volume we get. And so let's leave from over here. And I'm hoping I can just straight shot this over everything. And the short answer is, of course not. Alright, let's do this a little bit backwards then. I thought I saw it for a second there. There it is. Alright. What if we curve? Okay. And we'll come down in the process. Okay, and we'll come down again. And we'll just erase this a little bit. And we'll just come on down here and meet up at the station. Excellent stuff. And then from here, we've got to get over to... I'm trying to think of where our end goal actually is going to be. So we've got a couple options. We can go along the side of the highway and kind of come up to this one, or we can just go over to here and just meet this line. Yeah, let's go through the industrial part. Let's do that. Alright, so let's have some fun with the way this goes. And we'll just draw this part over here first. That's not too crazy. And we just gotta get these guys to speak with one another, which doesn't seem too difficult at all. Alright, so I feel like we have to go over here, and then we probably have to go under the next ones. Or we could just go over it. Over it's kind of cool too. We just risk... Oh, you know what though? Over is better, because I forgot this was a nice tall connection point right there as well. Now, I know this is starting to look busy, and I understand that there's very mixed emotions about this highway section as well. But I think I'm going to give it a few more episodes just before I make the decision whether to take it out or replace it with one that's a little bit smaller. Because I had some good suggestions, but like my thought process is this, guys. So it's like, if you're coming from this part of town to get back to the highway, you're most likely coming up this 6-lane road right here. And then you're going to use this roundabout, and then use that roundabout, and then you're going to get to your highway destination this way. But if you're coming from this part of town, I don't really want you to bog down, these two roundabouts. So you're going to kind of diverse, and you're going to go this way. Or at least hopefully you should. And the same if you're coming from, like, this part here. You're going to go just up the center, not necessarily over. So hopefully this whole section will be serviced just by these highway ramps. And that includes the truck area, or the cargo depot right there as well. But everything, again, totally subject to change. Don't feel like anything is set in stone, guys. And, I love your feedback. So we're trying to make the city together. So this is a bit of a team effort. So I do appreciate you all making recommendations. But like I said, we'll just give it a few more episodes, then we'll kind of make up our mind. I just want to see how everything interacts once it's all just filled in and everyone's working there and whatnot. Alright, so now we've got a working cargo line. Awesome! And let's just put on the speed and see if we get any cargo trains. Okay, good. I was like, oh god, our power, but no, we're okay. Yep. First of the cargo trains anywhere? Oh, this one's got no power. Oh boy. Let me just pause this for 1 second. My poor computer. Whenever something drastic happens, like I just lost power there, it's got to crunch all these new numbers. And of course, Fraps crashed, but terrible timing. Like I was just about to wrap up the episode as well. So I think we'll kind of sign off here, guys, and call our quits for the day. But yeah, you can see my computer. just at the end of its life cycle, I guess, for today. So thanks for stopping by. I think the cargo line looks pretty darn cool. So, let me know what you think about it. And I'm very pleased with the upgrade to the Porter Washington Parkway. I'm very happy to think that people are now going to finally use it. So we'll look at that a little bit more in depth in our next episode. All right, guys. I'll see you then, and as always, have yourselves a great day.